Alright, hello guys, welcome. This is Victruth here. So today we're going to be doing a simple quote design, just as you've seen already on my screen here. But before then, please do well to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. So the first thing to do here, I'm going to be closing down this design. I'm going to be showing us about creating your exact design just as you've seen previously. Alright, please do not forget to stay to the end of this video as not to miss out from every process that will be carried out for this design. Okay, so you click on color here. Once you click on color here, what you do, for you to be able to find your color, please click on this icon. It is called PIP icon on Pixellab. So you click on that icon, locate color, click on color, click on gradients, and then click on the plus icon here. Now once you click on the plus icon, now looking at the color palette here, looking at the color layer here, by the left hand side here, all you have here are your color gradient patterns. Okay, these are your color gradient patterns, and this is the particular gradient pattern we are working with. So this is the particular gradient pattern we are working with, and here what you're seeing here are what you use to align your pattern the way you want it. Now I can switch my color from this red to this position and my black to this position using this middle icon here to switch the color just as you've seen already. So I'm going to be taking it back to its default. So I'm going to show us how to get this exact background. So by clicking on the color drop icon here, so you click on the color drop icon here. Now you click on the pencil icon here to add your color code. Looking at the top here, this is the color code for the particular color you've seen, the darker black, the darker red color you've seen in there. So you just click here and then you insert your color code here on your Pixellab, and then click on the OK icon. Click on the OK icon and then click on OK here, and you have your color. So same thing you're going to be doing for this too. So that's how to go about the color code. So I'm going to be adding the color codes to this background on the description so as not to miss out from every step of this design. And that is that for coming up with your background. It's as easy as that, and then you click on OK and then good. So the next thing to do is going to your A icon here. This is your A icon here. Now that is where you put in everything that has to relate to text. Okay, that has to relate to text in your design. So once you click on the A icon here, you see the text saying new text. So you click on new text, you edit new text, and then on our quote design we'll have the word don't. Okay, we'll have the word don't, and then we'll click on OK. Okay, and then increase the size of your font. You can use this to increase the size of your font. So I'm going to be making this 70, and then OK. So I'm going to slide down to fonts, click on my own font here, and then select the exact font. So I'm going to be using Lemon Italic, and then OK, and then I'll click on this. So we have this set up here. So in order for you to be able to get the exact font as seen here, all you do, you click on your font here. So I'm going to be sharing this font on the description below. So once you click on your font here, in order for you to add this font to your Pixellab, you click on the icon at the top here to locate the folder at which your font is, and then select the font by clicking here. So I'm just going to be doing that to show us how to get font into our Pixellab. Okay, so here is fonts. This is where I save all my fonts. So I'm just going to be clicking on it, and then all this you've seen here are fonts. So you can just click, if they're all there in the folder, all you just need to do is, after you open the folder, all you need to do is just click on the add directory, and then you click on it, and they will be on your my fonts. Okay, so you just go there and pick the exact font you're working with and place it on your design, and that is that. So the next step here is to duplicate this text, and then edit text by putting don't quit, and then okay. So you increase size of don't quit, so we're going to be clicking on size to confirm the size at which don't quit is. So we're going to be making don't quit 140, and that is good. So we have this all set up, so I'm going to be taking this a little bit up, and the next thing to do here is to import your image. Okay, we're going to be importing our image. So to import your image, you click on the middle icon here called the hexagon shape. You click on this hexagon shape here, you find imports here. So you click on imports to import your image from wherever it might be saving. So you'll find your image from the link I sent. So once you download it from the link I sent, you're gonna be finding them on your download folder. So I'm just gonna be looking for that exact image and then click on it and then import it to my Pixellab, and that is that. So let's look for our image. Let's gradually look for our image. Here is our image, so I'm going to be adding this image here and clicking OK and place it. And place it in the middle. So use relative position to dictate that this image is actually in the middle of your design, and then click on the good sign and click on your layer panel to lock every process which you've performed first. So the same thing you do for now. Looking at this image here, it looks plain on the background, it doesn't look well sitting. So what we'll need to do now is to give this image a look that it's actually this background, it has been existing here and it wasn't looking like something that just been picked and then placed here. So we're going to be adding shadow to this image. To do that, you go to your download again, you go to your folder to locate the shadow icon, you import it just exactly the way you imported this image. So I already have this shadow existing on my layer here, so I'm just going to go to my layer here and then unlock that design. So here is the shadow, here is the existing shadow here. So what I'm going to do is to place this shadow appropriately the way it should be. Now looking at this, it looks like this shadow, this man is actually lying on the floor, on the red floor there. So what I'm going to do is to duplicate this shadow, copy and duplicate, and also place it, reduce the size and placed it around his foot so that it looks like his foot was actually placed there. And then the next thing to do here is to add the other lightning effect. The lightning effect, I already have it also on my layer panel here, so I'm going to be unlocking that. So this is the light effect here. To make it a moonlight kind of effect, so you can decide to place yours this way. So I'm going to be leaving mine this way and then click on the good sign, lock prevents icons from moving around. So the next thing to do now is to add your quotes. Okay, you click on your A icon here, go to quotes here, you find quotes here. To pick the quotes that has to relate to what you're saying, that has to relate to don't quit. So you pick on quotes here. Once you pick on quotes, you just add them here. So I already have my quote in existence, so I'm not going to be doing that. All I'm going to do is to click here and then highlight the text. I already have my quote on my copycat, so I'm going to be placing that just now. Okay, so my text is here, it is well placed, and then size it, confirm size by sliding to size, confirm size to 20, and then okay, and then check, scroll down to align text to the middle text, middle alignment, and then the next thing to do is to go back to text again to add your slogan. So I already have my slogan in existence. All I need to do is to just unlock the slogan, and that is that for a simple quote design. So you can decide to add more features to it to give it a better look, but I think this is perfect enough to go. So you can decide to make your text, add effects to your text. Okay, you can decide to add effects to your text by probably adding shadow to the text, reducing the opacity to the shadow text, and then increasing the blurry. So that is that for quote design. It is as simple as that. So the next thing to do here is to click on the save icon here. You can decide to save your work as a project. Saving it as a project gives you room to come back to re-edit this project to whichever format you want it to be. So you have your project saved. So the next thing to do is save it as an image. So I always use Ultra to save my image to a higher quality and then save. So it's as easy as that. So do well to watch, replicate, and grow. Alright, see you in the next video, and please do not forget to like, subscribe to this channel, and comment to this video. Okay, have a blessed day.